Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about the real number system. So go number 6 is I can classify numbers in the real number system. Okay, so today it's not that much notes, okay, but I do want you to copy this down because you are going to need to know this for the EOG. So if I'm going too fast as I go through it, you might want to pause the video so you can make sure you have all the definitions copied down. Okay? So the first kind of number is your natural numbers. Okay, and it is denoted by N. And these are your counting numbers. Okay, it starts out 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Okay, it does not include decimals, fractions, negatives. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. Okay, so those are your natural numbers. Your whole numbers are your counting numbers plus 0. Okay, so this time you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, no fractions, no decimals, just whole numbers. Okay, so the difference between your natural and your whole numbers is just the 0. Okay, your natural numbers is not going to include 0. Your whole numbers are going to include 0. Okay, thirdly is your counting numbers, zeros, and negative numbers. So this time, it's going to include all your natural numbers, it's going to include your whole numbers, and it's going to include your negatives. Okay? But again, you are not going to have any decimals, any fractions, anything like that. Okay, so you're going to have negative numbers, you're going to have 0, and then you're going to have your positives. So these are your integers. Let's zoom out to see if we can see it better. Okay, fourthly is your rational numbers. Okay? And these are everything above, plus this. Now you're going to include fractions. You're going to include terminating decimals. And terminating decimals means decimals that have an end. Okay, so like 6.3, 6.3589. Okay, it stops at 9. Okay, they stop. Terminating means stop. They don't go on and on forever. Okay, they're also going to include your repeating fractions. So anytime you put something in the calculator and you see 0.454545, it repeats, and that is also a rational number. And the way we write that is we write 0.45 with a bar on top of it. That bar means it repeats. And then it also includes negative fractions. Okay, so your rational numbers includes everything we talked about above, and then it includes your terminating decimals and your fractions and repeating decimals. Okay? Irrational numbers are numbers that go on forever with no pattern. Okay? So pi goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay? This number, this decimal, does not have an end. So this would be irrational. If you put the square root of 8, that decimal is going to go on forever. Okay? So irrational numbers are numbers that have no pattern, has no end. Okay, you cannot put it into a fraction. Okay, it's irrational. So rational, you can put it into a fraction. Okay, you have repeating decimals and decimals that stop. Irrational, you cannot put it in a fraction, and you have decimals that go on forever. Okay, and then your real numbers is all of these numbers that you learned in 8th grade. Okay? And that is today's lesson. Again, pause my video to make sure that you have all of these definitions copied, because I promise you, you are going to want to have these definitions when you do your assignment for today. Y'all have a good day.